Hello everybody, I'm Dan here from the Gamer Game Channel and welcome back to my Arcturian Order playthrough, where in the last episode we took down the Dread League and the Dread Queen herself, Rosa, has been redeemed and is now one of our generals. And is not a terrible general at all. Level 3, got 5 attack, 2 defense, 3 planning and 2 supply. And she also has a little modifier which is Redeemed Dread Queen, which is pretty decent. So right now we're modernizing ourselves. That's going to take 8 days. That is glorious. Because we're now a industrializing society. We still have a small science base, which is kind of hurting our research, but we are, let's say, much more developed than we used to be. Now I'm hoping that we're going to be able to get towards the investigation today. We should definitely be able to reach it. We just have 2 focuses to do, and hopefully the investigation should start. I'm not too bothered about this stuff. It's not really gonna change all that much for us, not really game changers. I really just wanted to do the second war for the Dread Peninsula, which sounds like a civil war to me. But I'm kind of hoping it's not, but I think it will be. Anyways, we've got weapons 1 now. They're a little bit out of date still. But we're going to work through to weapons 2. Oh, we've also got artillery been in the production for a while, so hoping we can get them into the template. Okay, industry has been sorted, so we just have to launch the investigation now. So yeah, and we're going to become a new kingdom rises. We're going to get, and we're going to become a kingdom, the Arcturian kingdom. I just wish they had caused some world tension. Let's actually do mechanical. Oh no, electronic mechanical engineering. And we've got towed artillery 1. So I can actually. The fall of Vesalipolis. Oh, what was it? Oh, the River Federation's here. Oh, damn. We've got some big boys over here. There is. It's not an even fight. The Griffonian Empire is well thicker. But oh my days, have we got a conflict on our hands. It could be troublesome for the... Well, this side's going to be kind of at peace soon because the changelings are bottled it. Oh, they'll serve. Service by... Yeah, they bottled it. They bottled it badly because... yeah, they've lost almost 3 million more. It's like 2.2 right now. Which, you know, isn't great. It's not great at all. Nova Griffonia and Stalingrad joining in really turned the tide. So that's like a 100 division each there. There's only 100 changelings, so. What division you got actually? Don't know if they're going to come after them, but they're doing streamlined tank production right now. They've kind of taken a break from doing their main part of the tree. I don't know when they attack the River Coalition, but well, I don't know if they do. But anyways, towards a brighter future. And we'll go ahead and get the ship designer, and that's us done. What are we going to use our political power on now? I guess we could do anti-fascist raids. No, we'll institute press censorship. That'll start getting that done. Ban traditionalism. Don't think many people would like that. 10-15 Riverlands Hoofball Cup. I wonder what they're up to now. I'm interested to see if a conflict does start off between those two. Because I could come to the aid of one of them, and I'd definitely go for the River Federation. East Griffonian Treaty Organization. No, so that was the one that was the guy that won. The goat, or the pony rather. Freetown? Oh, we got we got this wee little faction here. I swear some of them were in the River Federation though. In the River Coalition rather. The Great War is over. the free changing hives, thorax, and that's not standing. Sorry, but you're losing this. There we go. So the Kingdom of Alenia is back with Queen Velvet. We've got wee Thorax looking happy. We've got the President Polar is here. Oh, influx of new crime-fighting technologies. Since the defeat of the Dread League and rise of the Arcturian Kingdom, we've been able to devote increasing resources into modernising our state. One aspect of society which has benefited greatly from this is law and order, which has seen a massive influx of new technologies related to criminal investigation. With the use of these technologies, there has been renaissance in crime fighting, with long-buried cold cases finally being solved with the use of modern techniques. As our skill with these technologies matures, members of the original investigation into the death of Headmaster Torygg are calling for the case to be reopened. It's hoped that with the application of these modern measures, we'll finally be able to shed some light on the lingering issues from the initial investigation. They have the consent of the Crown, a breakthrough, and then dead end. Oh. So then that's the investigation started, surely. No, it's not started yet, but that'll lead to that. The Arcturian Kingdom, towards a brighter future. New Kingdom in the North. A holy order, once named the Arcturian Order, fancies themselves as a kingdom with the vanquishing of the Dread League. Now known as Arcturian Kingdom, William Steelbeak is now leading the upstart kingdom as a king. As this nation let their victory get to their heads, we must watch on as this newly made kingdom finds their place in the world. Will they be benevolent, tyrannical, or another indifferent state which does not take part in international affairs? Only time will tell. Anything could happen with the newcomers. Onwards to glory. So yeah, Special Forces attacks plus 10, division recovery rate, resource gain efficiency. From the ashes of war, Chile will be reborn as a new kingdom. Just a shame that the only nation we can really fight is you. What the hell? What the hell is that? Okay. With the case officially reopened, a team of investigators were assembled and given free rein to find leads into the assassination of Headmaster Torygg. The team selected is a combination of veteran investigators from the original case and also less experienced recruits who have hoped to bring in a fresh perspective. One segment of the team took a closer look at the rifle, using advanced ballistics to determine that the gun in question used a highly specialised round, known to be only crafted in Equestria. While these rounds are not especially rare, very few have been imported into a region of the globe. Another segment of the team turned their attention towards investigating the missing evidence from the original case. They employed the services of a very delicate magical sensor, which scanned the room. What they discovered were mostly that faint artifacts of telekinetic magic. This wasn't especially surprising due to the number of unicorn investigators on staff. However, it did allow us to properly calibrate the equipment. Once calibrated, the investigators noted that more evidence was missing from the original case. When they used the device to scan these spots, they detected the presence of an unknown magical hoofprint. However, they were able to determine a few things. First, the spell wasn't equine in origin. Second, it was incredibly powerful. And lastly, it was determined that the caster used the spell from an unknown but remote location. It's also worth noting that the investigators reported a persistent drop in temperature upon becoming aware of the spell. While this occurred, a third and final segment of our team attempted to track the assassin. For this, they employed a piece of equestrian technology which is used to uncover and track changing infiltrators. Though little hope was attached to this approach due to the length of time which has elapsed since the assassination, however, the team was shocked to discover that there were still trace amounts of changeling magic presence within the assassin's den. They were able to follow this trail away from the city into a nearby forest. It was here the trail finally went dead. In a desperate effort to find more evidence, the magical sensor used in the evidence locker was deployed on site. It was able to pick up the same strange magical hoofprint from earlier, though in a more dispersed and weakened fashion. How strange, we must keep this investigation active. Message in a cave. Dun dun dun. Still can't do that yet. What is going to happen? We can go ahead and get artillery in. A what? And you bombard. There we go. Can we? We can. Glorious. Oh, here's a message in your cave. Oh gosh, more. Another long reading. Our investigators have been busy scouring the nearby forest in an effort to find any trace of the changeling assassin. During the search, they stumbled upon a small burrow on the side of a hill. At a glance, the site was dismissed as being too impractical to investigate. However, our sensors determined that the changeling's presence was especially strong here. So the site was properly excavated, and a bounty of fresh evidence was very literally unearthed. The first piece was a series of bullets, which shared the same make of those used to kill Headmaster Torygg. These rounds were found within a small cardboard box bearing the name of the manufacturer back in Equestria. However, slapped over this box was a sticker bearing the address and name of a famous hunting store in New Mareland. The second piece was a small pouch of money with various currencies inside. It's clear the assassin was not some Dread League convert, but rather a mercenary who sold their skills to the highest bidder. What's even more interesting is that none of the Dread League's gold was present within this purse. This would mean that the assassin hadn't taken any payment up front, which seems unlikely to our investigators. On top of this, some of the currency, which seems present, looks like an untarnished version of a coinage minted in our lands over 600 years ago. Not even the most die-hard collectors could find quality this good. The final piece was a message discovered within the box of bullets, written on a small segment of parchment and drafted in a rather crude cipher. Once translated, it read, "Torygg's dead and meeting our employees in a few hours. I don't trust them in the slightest, but we need the bits. If you get here and I'm not around, run. These guys don't strike me as the kind who'd feck around. With loose ends, along with the message, there are a pair of coordinates. Well, no context for them is provided. They seem to lead to a location within the Dread Peninsula." What the hell is going on? Unexpected lead. What is happening? And since I feel like there may be a civil war or something occurring, I'm going to pull all my guys back to the capital. Or near enough to the capital. Probably about here. Because it says the second war for the Dread League. For the Dread Peninsula. And that was this area here. So someone must rise up. Oh. Yeah. The blasted thing is in my head. What the hell is going on with those ones? 12 support for those now. Oh, that's not changing at all. Oh no, it is. No daily change, nothing. Great. Unexpected lead. Since our annexation of Magehold, we spent many resources on scouring the city's former citadel in an effort to better understand the motives of Rosa in the Dread League. This task has been slow, hindered by the reluctance of our scribes to really delve too deeply into the philosophies of such troubled individuals, and the fear that I'll taint them. Recently, however, 2 new pieces of text have been discovered which could be of some assistance to our investigators. First, a series of letters between Rosa and her closest associates, which displays great surprise at the news of Torygg's assassination. It's clear that she and her inner circle did not order the operation, nor did they provide it with any material assistance. While this doesn't completely rule out Dread League involvement, it does put into question who was really footing the bill. Second is the diary of an incredibly old lich. In his notes, he describes the discovery of certain magical nodes throughout the Dread Peninsula. These nodes are especially rich in magical energy and are easily tapped by users of blood and necromantic branches of magic. Along with his notes is a fairly detailed map which pinpoints all the nodes known by him. One such node just happens to be mere meters from the coordinates provided by the assassin's final letter. Let's see if their idealism lasts through the wars ahead. The final stretch. Well, this is interesting. I really want to see how this concludes. What are we short of? Oh, support equipment. And another. No more games. Face me, demon. I think we're going to have a civil... Well, not a civil war, but I think the Dread League's going to rise back up. Final stretch. Today our investigators left Tarpeian Rock for the Dread Peninsula. While many of the details for their case are still unclear, let's hope that the answers lie within the coordinates provided by our few existing leads. Due to the remote nature of this location, we will unable to communicate with our investigators while they're in the field. All we can really do is wait, pray, and hope they will come back with some answers to finally settle this case once and for all. Can we finally get some closure? Get this event, end of the line. The end of the line. The Federation declared war on Barad Matrography. Oh, Silver Star. Well, Silver Star's gonna die. Oh my days. At daybreak, a single wagon approached one of our fortresses along the former Arcturian League border. The wagon was driven by a half-crazed stallion in front of the malnutrition and severe frostbite. He claimed to be Guardsman Winterfrost, a member of the investigation into the death of Headmaster Torygg. He was admitted to the fortress hospital, where he proceeded to tell the garrison commander about the events of the investigation since departure from Tarpane Rock. First, the team steadily progressed through the Dread Peninsula, arriving at their destination without a hitch. What they found was a small hamlet abandoned eons ago. As they entered the settlement, their sensitive magical sensor began to run amok, displaying that the area was rich with a latent magical energy. As our team searched the town, they discovered that the interiors of all the structures were perfectly preserved, failing to match their dilapidated exteriors. The hamlet's temple provided a trove of written records. This were mostly comprised of records of birth, deaths, and marriages, with all dating back to no sooner than 1300 years ago. Among these works, there was also a diary belonging to the hamlet's final priest. It told the story of a cult which had taken root in the town and included many of the villagers. At first, it seemed to be merely a more paganistic extension of their organised religion. However, as time went on, their activities grew darker. Animal sacrifices, then bloodletting, before ending with a spree of gruesome murders. At this point, the priests had decided to band together with loyal members of the community in an effort to remove them. However, according to the priest's final entry, this was unsuccessful due to the intervention of a demon, a creature which the priest described as the root of all the ills which had plagued him. A demon he labels the Wendigo. Oh, the Wendigo. Oh, until dawn. As the team finished reading this, they noticed a sudden drop in temperature. First, it was merely attributed to the setting of the sun. However, as the temperature continued to plunge, well below the seasonal average, the team realised that something was gravely amiss. By night, the air was frigid, with each exhale turning into a white puff of vapour. It was in the climate that the Wendigo beset the investigation. This demon materialised from ice and snow, transforming into a terrifying equine entity which stood nearly 10 metres tall. Only Winterfrost managed to escape. Okay. The investigation. They are coming, they are coming, they are coming, they are coming. Oh no. What the feck is coming? The men are ready. Right. What we're going to do is we're going to set up on the old border. Because it's going to come from the Dread League territory. So let's fortify our land. Oh, I can't wait to see how this concludes. Ho ho ho. What we'll do is, since we're lacking the support equipment, we'll put more priority onto that. I don't like how that just reads. They are coming, 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 and another 6 times. Concentrate industry is done. Let's grab improved machine tools. Are we ready for this, man? Are we ready? Second War of the Dread Peninsula. What's gonna happen? I'm very curious. Come on, finish, focus. Things are about to blow up. Almost done. William Steelbeak. We are ready for this. The River Federation declared war on them. They're securing the land, really. The investigation is done. Second War of the Dread Peninsula. Winterfrost story has been collaborated in the worst way possible. Over the past few days, our garrisons throughout the Dread Peninsula have been mysteriously quiet, failing to communicate with Tarpane Rock. Not even the scribes at Magehold, who are usually a rather talkative bunch, have been able to get word through. This is highly concerning in light of recent news related to the recent demise of the investigation looking into Headmaster Torygg's assassination. And today, various border fortresses reported sightings of large equine creatures constructed of snow and ice. For now, they stay within the former lands of the Dread League. However, the mere sight of them is worrisome. It's clear that Wendigos have taken great care in trying to disguise their actions. So what will they do in order to maintain a secret? Also, how concerned should we be about that they no longer seem eager to hide their presence? A page has arrived bearing news from the end. This fledgling looks absolutely stricken by fear. Queen's Spectre. Oh my days, that is flipping creepy as hell. Northern Storm. Okay, guys. Here we go. 2 arms. Let's go, boys. Let's take down that bloody Dread League. And I was right to fortify the port. She is creepy as hell. Come on, we need a breakthrough somewhere, boys. There we go. Tanks. Might be getting some pushback from them. Maybe we should have modernized the army a little bit more. God dang Wendigos. I'm gonna take you down, town. See if we can breach. Yeah, I'm gonna send a lot of the reds. All these guys, in fact, right through there. In hopes that we can get an encirclement. They must be retreating. Good thing I didn't build up industry over here. She needs to die. She needs to die. The Queen Spectre needs to die. These Wendigos need to die. How are we doing equipment wise? We're good. Well, except from support equipment, but we're fine. Really do we're getting them cut off. Oh, there we go. That's a cut off. Pro Princess landslide at the poles. Okay. Come on, divisions. Let's go. Might be able to cut them off. Any chance you can... Oh, they're pushing back on us. What? That's a lot of manpower. Pony power, I mean. I am out of pony power. Not lost that much men, like. Oh gosh. I'm just gonna tell these guys to just go for it. And we're slowly but surely making our way forward. The kingdom shall take back the lands. We still have its claims. Gosh, our whole of investigation though got absolutely decimated. Hopefully these guys can sneak their way round. On you go, son. Or on you go. No, there's encirclement. Opportunity. Yes. Oh no. Wait, what? Did we get? We got it. We got it. Yes, the Wendigos 1933 divisions. How are we doing for manpower in the army? Okay, we're 40k short. No, cancel land lease. Ah, they helped out, I guess. Could be much more of a deficit. don't think I've ever seen the second Dread War fire in any game I've played of this. Yeah, we're pushing them back. We're going to have dealt with them. We will have peace. Come on, divisions. Everybody down here. We have Mage Hold to secure. There we go, we're striking at the capital. 2 divisions we're only engaging right now. There's still another 8. No, they got a decent number of divisions in there. We've got all of our army pushing. There we go. Northern Storm has been bloody dealt with. Good. End of the Second War of the Dread Peninsula. For the second time within recent years, our knights stand victorious within the streets of Magehold. The Wendigo threat has been dealt with, and the great demons have been put to the sword by the bravery and valour of our knights. For now, there is much jubilation, with parades and festivals planned throughout our kingdom. The knights who have sacrificed so much can now return home to a well-deserved hero's welcome. A fitting end to this chapter of our history. And my... oh! Okay. Revenge. What can he really do? Revenge. Like, all these guys are dead. But that's nice that this actually opens up another part of the tree. Gains core. Oh, we get gain cores and territory. Oh well. Royal shipyards. I guess our place in Sun of Holy. None of those guys exist though. What expedition annexing its yeah, none of these guys exist, so Great Northern War. Gains cores on it. Sadly, we're not going to be able to do that because we're Harmony. But, yeah, that's nice that they've got that in. I don't know how successful we're going to be. Oh my flipping hell! We could maybe try and take down the Griffonian Empire. We don't have any manpower though. And we're in peacetime, so it's time to sort out everything. We could always pick a fight with the Griffonian Empire. They've done some... Yes. Good, we can actually fight someone else. Take the Free North, build up an army, build up fortifications and take down the Griffonian Empire, potentially. That's what we could do. Or attempt, anyways. Okay, the Holy Order faction. Williams. Oh, that was a unique event there, but it was not. But should be able to get more research slots now. And there's one small science base. Oh, we've already done that. Substantial science base. Not bad. Developed science base. A modern society. Wow. Okay, we're not done just yet. We're gonna have some more episodes of this. The last battle. Oh, I didn't realise we had that there. Today we fight not for our one people two. Today we fight for all Griffonia. We cannot win this struggle on our own. Oh, I didn't realise that popped up. The war didn't actually last that long, anyways. I guess I'll start working down this part. That was an interesting war, though. I like that. Right. Infantry expert. You can have winter expert, I guess. How strong are you? 2 divisions. When this is going to be finished? Nice. We'll finish off the episode with this war. Oh, they're getting invaded right now. Oh, a whole union between life and death bells ringing for William Steele and Rosa. Oh my days. When bells ring throughout the capital, guests have gathered in the centre of 12 temples. All attention in the Arcturian kingdom has converged on 2 individuals, William Steelbeak and Rosa Mildicta. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Vows were exchanged in the watch of the 12, gazing lovingly into the eyes of the other as they did so. Time came for them to kiss, and so they did. Forever united, holy matrimony. Rosa and William Steelbeak are now lovers by law and by love. This unbreakable union is now eternally recognised the moment love conquered death. They will make the perfect couple. What the hell? Okay, that kind of came out of nowhere, but okay. Congratulations. 642 battalions. 190 allowed. Oh, heavy tank. Damn, it's a shame that I've not even got any manpower from the core territory that we got there. Alright, we've got some machine guns. Woohoo! Right, let's get anti-tank. Just trying to modernise everything. You get more military factories out though. Would have been better if the Griffonian Empire hadn't went ham on everybody. Could maybe have actually tried taking down folk. That's a flipping ton of divisions. Even Equestria doesn't even have that much. They've stopped doing their... Well, it's unknown focus to me now. Yeah, no point doing that. Yeah, we're good right now. Oh, angered by northern posturing. So, studies of from abroad, 11th century equipment. It's going to really help us modernise. Wait, did I have a certain date? Oh, 1012. Established the Torygg Military Academy. That's nice. Anyway, it's Light Tank 2. Then we'll get... Gosh, we can even get the modern tanks. Shows us how far behind we are still in terms of research, industry, just everything really. Griffonian Empire still against Hopland. You have a tree. You do. Griffonian Empire. You strike the Griffonian Empire. Hoist the red flag. So much political power and nothing to use it on. Okay, we're only 30 days away. Maybe we take on the River Federation if we build fortifications. They haven't caused... Oh wait, what? Cannot declare war. But I wouldn't justify. Only as all the countries may not create, join, or invite to factions. Which I hate. I'd love to join that faction. Can't even justify that faction. Oh, right, that's our war. Wait, how many men have died in that? Jesus! The naval invasions must be failing. Anyways, we have got our war goal. We are extending our territory. Go, boys! Go, go, go! New spear tip. Alright, down here. Yeah, all the following. So I guess it doesn't really matter what order we do it in. You just want to come down here and cut off their divisions. Thank you for sending divisions, much appreciated. get cut off, which is going to be great. We have light tanks. I think I'd prefer to have planes in production. Do you build planes yet? Oh my sweet Jesus. They've been unstoppable during this. They've actually been unstoppable. May as well grab war bonds and just help build things up. We should probably build some cities actually. Actually, how much are we going to get from you? One more. You've lost a K during this, really? Nice, the free dwarf is gone. It is free no more. It's part of the new Arcturian kingdom. Glorious. Yeah, I'll put more into planes for the time being. And we've got some more dockyards. Yeah, I literally cannot just find them. Oh well, I'm going to leave that episode there, guys. So thank you very much for watching. I might come back and just do... Actually, no, we'll probably come back and do some more. I don't really know what the game plan is, though. But I've just sat and recorded all of those episodes. Probably should have mentioned that in the first one. But yeah, I've just recorded them all in one sitting. Just so they're done. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll be back very soon for some more. Take care. Cheer bye. Then out.